Hello, it's me again. I just wanted to go live and talk about are you are you playing it safe or are you choosing what makes you happy? A lot of the time we feel um, a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Pressure, society pressure, family pressure, external pressures to play it safe and to do the right thing. And a lot of the time, do the right thing in other people's minds, it means working at a job that doesn't fulfill you. And, these beliefs that we have that we can't succeed ourselves are false. It's a paradigm. Um, every single one of us is capable of having time and money freedom and working for ourselves and doing something that fuels our soul, and it just takes a decision, and it takes a leap of faith. And you do not have to continue living the rest of your life going to this 9 to 5 job that isn't fulfillment, like doesn't give you fulfillment, that drains the life out of you for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be that it's a terrible place to work. It could just be that it's not in alignment with your soul. And it's so important because our life is so short. It really is. When you think about it, there's people that pass away at 60 years old, and think of what age you are. I'm 36, and thinking about that, that's another of my life is already over if we're looking at it that way. And do I want to live this life of going to work and feeling drained and needing a vacation from life? Like, no. I've chosen no, and you can too. You can not need to be exhausted at the end of the day. You can feel enlivened and fueled by what it is. And if you're asking the question, well, I don't know what it is I should do, it's whatever you love. It's whatever gives you excitement. It's whatever gives back to others and makes you feel fueled in your soul. Whatever makes you moved, whatever gives you that vibration of passion and creativity. Um, Combined it, find what it is. For me it was healing, and for me it was also something that I was really passionate and loved was candles. I did really well in another business. I made top 50 sellers in all of Canada and the US for jewelry and candles. And it took me a long time to piece the two together and realize that I can do both. So it's just discovering yourself. And I want to do this video because it's so important for everybody to understand that you are making up these BS excuses, because that's what they are. Is, well, I don't get a retirement. Okay, but with your own business you can make quadruple what you're making now in this 9 to 5 job, or this Monday to Friday, or this rotating schedule. And you can do it feeling fulfilled. So why are you making the excuses? Because it's scary, because it's not what society normally does. It just isn't. It it's something that many of us are learning to do and take the jump. But when you're looking at other people, like, oh, it must be nice to have time and Monday freedom. Okay, well, they took the jump. That's all it was. Is having that self-worth and that belief in yourself that I can learn as I go. And you always will learn what you need to do and what you won't. That's small business. And you can do it. Honestly, you can build. You can do it, even the way that I'm doing it with another full-time job. It's actually pretty easy. And just build, just start. The biggest thing is holding yourself accountable for starting. Like, we have these ideas and they sit there and they spin and they spin and they spin. It's time to start putting accountability behind it and start making the actions. That's where you're going to get the payoff. So manifesting is an amazing thing to go along with this, but the actions have to be there. The decision and the actions have to be there in order to get to where you want to go. So if you've been, wanting that dream life, are you putting actions to it? Are you choosing your passion? And choosing your passion is the actions behind that. So it's the decision, the action, the alignment with your manifestation, your paradigms. All of these things are very important for your growth and the growth of your business. So start with making the decision that I am going to work for myself. I am going to do this. I want the freedom, and make the leap. The leap is scary. It is always going to be there. It's called the terror barrier in what Crystal McRae teaches us in Thinking into Results. The terror barrier never goes away, but it's understanding that the terror barrier is what is in between you and a lifetime of magic and amazingness. So take that jump, because tell me an instance, any one of you in this group or any one of you on YouTube that watches this later, tell me a time when you took a huge risk and it didn't pay off. And that does happen sometimes, but sometimes it's because we didn't have the right knowledge and we didn't have the right education in order to make a proper leap. We did it impulsively, and we didn't have ourselves in the proper alignment. So tell me what it is that you didn't succeed at and what you learned from it, because that's all it is. Failing is not failing unless you give up. If you give up on life and you give up to circumstances, and you give up to, well, this is just the way my life is. I just suffer, and I'm just stuck at this wage. Okay, well, you're giving up. You are giving up, and that is exactly where you're going to stay until you make the decision that you're going to put the actions, you're going to take the leaps, because that is what entrepreneurs do. They take educated leaps of faith that other people are scared to do. And that's why it pays off, because there isn't security in it. You don't know if it's going to pay off. You have to have this unshakable faith that everything that you're doing is going to work out, because it does. If I look back on my life, every single thing that I thought I failed at was working for me. It was a lesson. It was something to strengthen me. It was, for my education and background. It was learning that I didn't do it in the right way. It was learning that maybe I was too impulsive and I didn't think that through properly. Um, it was always for my best interest, and I rarely failed. Honestly, I every single time I have set myself up with a proper leap of faith and done the jump, it has always paid off, tenfold. I quit a job without having another job, and I had no security, no nothing, and it turned out that I found a fabulous job. I learned some amazing holistic um, foraging skills, some amazing cooking skills. I kind of repatched the cooking industry for myself, and it was a fantastic experience. And I wouldn't have experienced that without the leap of faith to quit the security job that I had previously. That just wasn't vibing with me. So life is a series of leaps of faith, and the point of it is to get better at them, to not stand at the ledge for as long, and not claw your way down as you go, instead of clawing and scratching. Learn to make the baby jump, and they get bigger and bigger, and as they get bigger and bigger, so does the payoff, and so does the life that you've been dreaming for. So quit being scared, and here's my little push to get going. I just want to see everybody live the happy life that they desire in here, and that takes courage. It really does. It takes courage, but every single one of you has gone through something that has that not has that would deeply affect someone else in a way, and you've survived. And that's why the name of this group is Phoenix Transformations here on Facebook, because you transform through these things, and you're so powerful. And if only I could show you what you look like through my eyes, because each one of you is amazing and powerful. And we have these dark colored glasses, I would say, that we look at ourselves through. that are not realistic, that other people see us as these loving and beautiful and magical beings, and our filter is this dark, foggy crap. Take them off. Take them off and have my rose colored ones, because you are beautiful and unique and magical and amazing, and you deserve to live a life of happiness. So if you're not happy and you feel that calling inside of your soul saying, I need more, there is more to life than this, then take the leap. Make that decision that you are going to take a leap today. Whatever it is, you're going to do that thing that you've been scared to do. So try it. That is my video for today. I really felt the need to. It came up in my video with Jocelyn, and I just really wanted to touch on it here in our Phoenix Transformations group, give some inspiration, because I know that I needed to hear this a few years ago. And had I have known that I'd be here with thriving business and feeling happier than I've ever felt before in my life, I would know that every single one of my jumps was worth it. And every single one of those times that I feared was unwarranted and not needed, and to let go of those energies. So, have a great day, you guys. I love each and every one of you.